garage, it's how you end up in charge, it's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars, it's how you start off a end up a boss, it's how you win the whole thing and then with sweat dripping down your face, cause the mission was last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck, it was no on my rep, last time that I checked, I was selling.
It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Tonight, Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. We're at Wells Fargo Center, where tonight the Philadelphia 76ers getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. Hi, everyone. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, we look at the Raptors coming into play. They held their ground in the first 2 games at their place. Now the test begins as they take the 2-0 lead on the road.
And you know, the first 2 games held the form, but now the series shifts. So this crowd is going to need to give them everything they can.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Hart. Rebound comes to Lowry. Here comes the screen. Lowry gets it in the left corner. So Lowry over to the right side. Lowry lets it fly from long range, knocks it down, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
3-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. Sixers have the basketball. Oh, Ben Simmons. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Leonard to Van Vliet. Leonard to Van Vliet. Lowry. 4-3. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Van Vliet. Lowry. To Van Vliet. Pascal Siakam goes to the right side. To Van Vliet. Fires the 3. Fred Van Vliet locked in on that one.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Sixers control. Short jumper misses. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Lowry with it. Leads 1. Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry to Van Vliet. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Leonard. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Gets it in the right corner. For 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Leads just a point. To Gasol. Pascal Siakam. Leonard. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
Embiid. Joel Embiid. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, are the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
To Lowry. Pascal Siakam, strong finish. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Marc Gasol swats it. Embiid.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Korver. Fires the three. Misfires. It's no good. Pascal Siakam to Van Vliet. To Gasol. Leonard. Can't get the bounce. To Josh Hart. Finish that. Lowry into the front court. They're scored 12-8. Here's a chance from long range. And Kyle Lowry adds 3 with that one.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Simmons into the front court. He'll run the offense. Marc Gasol. Huge block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. Hart. To Embiid. The Raptors able to clear the board. Toronto has the basketball. Lowry had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lowry can't go down. Smothering defense. Kawhi Leonard pins it. That'll get out off the Raptors. Hart. To Embiid. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Marc Gasol able to recover with the block.
Just erasing. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Ball's controlled by Lowry. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rebound cleared by Philly. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Simmons. Count the basket at the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Lowry into the front court. Up 5. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Oh, Ben Simmons. Now 3 for 9.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
The follow won't go either. To Corver from long range. Well, their first three, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Leonard to Van Vliet. To Leonard. Beyond the arc for three. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at three here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Second and three is good. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Simmons with it. Down 6. Marc Gasol knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. So he hits the first, misses the second. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Nothing going here on that drive. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Leonard. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And he misses the second. Into the front court comes Simmons. They trail by 7. Serge Ibaka sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Here comes the screen. Leonard. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Simmons. Sizing up the defense. Marc Gasol rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Lowry to Ibaka. Lowry, deep right corner. Ibaka. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Joel Embiid, cleared by Ibaka. Lowry with it. His team leads it by 10. To Powell. Lowry. To Ibaka. Lets it fly from long range. Ibaka bothered just enough on that one. Smith into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Throws throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Leonard. Ibaka. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. To Simmons. Nice pass to set things up. Oh, emphatic slam.
And easy to get back on defense.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. To Ibaka. Serge Ibaka slams it down.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Simmons with it. Down 8. Kyle Lowry with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
New blood coming in for both sides. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Leads 5. Lynn. To Gasol. Down low. Oh, had him going there for a second. Serge Ibaka. 2 of 4 now.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7. Because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Sixers have the basketball. Neely Kina to Horford. Taken by the Raptors. Leonard to Lowry. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Defense, let's go.
Lowry to Ibaka. Lowry to Ibaka. Lowry.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. And hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. And he hits all 3 free throws. Smith with the basketball. Margins 8. Kyle Lowry tips it. Toronto with the basketball. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Right back to you.
That's the end of 1 here in game number 3. We're back with more after this. You're watching the Eastern Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Pascal Siakam to Ibaka. 4-3. That's good D. Shot no good. To Horford. There it is, Al Horford. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Sixers control it. Ntilikina to Josh Hart. Serge Ibaka sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Leonard gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Driving right to the basket. Leonard to Jeremy Lin. Al Horford with a piece. Lin
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Lowry smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack it to the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Toronto has the basketball. Leonard. Finds to shoot for Toronto. Joel Embiid swats it. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Fires the three, and he buries it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Ntilikina with the basketball. His guys down big. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. Here comes the screen. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Leonard. Pascal Siakam. Leonard. Down to 5 on the 24. Leonard. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Pascal Siakam. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Leonard. Sixers able to clear the rebound. Smith with it up top. Down a bundle. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Zaire Smith at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Leonard to Gasol. Fred VanVleet to Leonard. For 3. VanVleet denied. Have to like the defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Simmons. Pascal Siakam pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Lowry buries the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Zaire Smith, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Lowry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Leonard. Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Lowry, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Here's Simmons with it up top. He'll run the offense.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Leonard off the mark. No good. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Missed the foul shot. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Gasol. And look out. Big finish at the rim. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Marc Gasol able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Lowry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Harris. That is great vision to set it up. Rebounds taken down by the Raptors. To the rim. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. And he's going to the line to shoot.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First try, no good. Oh, he missed on a pair. Lowry to Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry to Ibaka. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. To Leonard. Fires the 3. Kawhi Leonard. He's going to get 3 shots here. He's been steady. 83% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Second free throw off the mark. Still one to come. Sixers have the basketball. finishes strong.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Marc Gasol, he is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Serge Ibaka snatching it out of the air. Lowry with it. Looking to make something happen. Tosses. Flushes it home. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Screen coming. Leonard to Lowry. Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Driving is Simmons, but his shot no good. Lowry to Ibaka. Kawhi Leonard taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Kyle Lowry sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Leonard, it's good, and he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
Kawhi Leonard with a chance at a 4-point play. Shooting 77% so far in this one. Count that one, and a 4-point trip. Kyle Lowry rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Pascal Siakam to Lowry. To Gasol. Pascal Siakam. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Trying to cash in. Embiid with the board. Sixers control it. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Here comes the screen. Here's a chance from long range. The rebound taken down by the Sixers. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Lowry. Here comes the screen. To Lowry. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Lowry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not done yet. Philadelphia with the basketball. Short jumper off the mark. To Gasol. Surveys the floor. To Leonard. Lowry. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3 from long range. OG Anunoby is going to get a chance at 3 here. Not the best career mark, 62%. First one goes down. Second and 3, got it. And he missed it. 2 for 3 on this trip. To Simmons. Serge Ibaka with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Kyle Lowry tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Pascal Siakam to Ibaka. To Josh Hart. Pascal Siakam sends it away. Runner's good there.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Leonard goes to the right side. To Leonard. Gets it in the right corner. To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here, shooting 80% in this contest. First one, count it. It's the second, one more coming. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them.
Good money.
Simmons into the front court. His guys down big. Marc Gasol blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Hart. From the outside, no good. 4-3. It's no good. Shots not going down. Deep 3 at the buzzer. So the 2 teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports halftime report. The Raptors absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Toronto Raptors. The 76ers did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they've got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Blocks.
The Toronto Raptors have been making the kind of defensive impact that can affect the team mentally. After a lot of those blocks, you'll start to see guys more hesitant and second-guessing shot opportunities.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was Cole.
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Lowry. The pass set it all up.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Wide open look, won't go. Leonard. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Works it up top. Gasol gets it in the left corner. Oh, he had him there for a second. Now a steal by Philly.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Leonard. Pascal Siakam fires the 3. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Fred Van Vliet to Lowry. To Van Vliet. For 3. Another chance. Rebound, Korver. Simmons with it. Down a bundle. Turns and slams it down.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Marc Gasol swats it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. Embiid, good through the contact and going to the line for a chance at a 3-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Joel Embiid trying to cash in on the 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. To Van Vliet. Nothing going here on that drive. Fred Van Vliet fires the 3. He was all over him.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go. To Van Vliet. Easy path to the rim.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
He wants it at the rim and scores.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Into the front court comes Simmons. He'll run the offense. And draws the foul.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. To Van Vliet. Here's a chance from long range. Cleans it up. Leonard to Van Vliet. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well defended.
His scoring has definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
Simmons. Great feed. And counted at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Van Vliet. Nothing going here on that drive. Joel Embiid. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Good. Off a spin.
We got to tell our producer in the truck, you got to tag that highlight.
To Van Vliet. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. To Simmons. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Cashes in for 2.
I don't really care that Fred VanVleet finished 3rd in the voting for 6th Man of the Year. You know what I care about? That he was a draft snub. That 3 seasons ago, he was undrafted and nobody wanted him. After that, he spent time on the Raptors D-League team to being a guy that sits on their bench to all of a sudden being one of the best players on their squad. That's a story, that's a narrative we need to focus on.
Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Korver. They go down low to Simmons. And throws it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
And the finish off the nice step through.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Josh Hart. Nothing going here on that drive. Hart to Embiid. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Cruises inside for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen. And he finishes at the rim.
No. See, this is where I lose my mind. If you have that height, you got to throw that one down with authority. Send a message.
Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Pascal Siakam, deep right corner. Oh, had him going there for a second. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Pascal Siakam. Marc Gasol, 3 for 6 now.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Simmons to Josh Hart. From the painted area, won't go down. Pascal Siakam to Lynn. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Tobias Harris. Marc Gasol pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Leonard, well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Sixers control it. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lynn to Lowry. Lynn won't go down. To Josh Hart. Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Lynn to Gasol. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Count it. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. To Lowry from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
People do not realize the brilliance of the coaching in this league. The small adjustments made defensively has made all the difference in the second half.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. He's shooting 40%. This one.
Stepping in for the Philadelphia.
Oh, he missed them both. Beyond the arc for 3 and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
Think about the multitude of options you have with the transition pull-up 3. If you take your time, you can maybe give a little hezzy. The defender comes out, that's an easy drive. You slow down a little bit, the defender backs off, that's a 3-point shot. You give a little head fake, you get the defender in air, you crack into him, that's a 4-point play. So many options makes it such a dangerous shot.
Neely Kina. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Lowry. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Has a chance. Won't go. Hart knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Ibaka. Always tough against this guy. Serge Ibaka. Good closeout. Still hits.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Ntilikina to Josh Hart. Serge Ibaka snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Lets it fly from long range. He drills the three.
There it goes in. The fact of the matter is some players aren't taking that shot on a regular basis, but still have the confidence to make them when you need them to.
Ntilikina into the front court. His guys down big. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Down to 5 on the 24. Lowry. That'll get out off the Raptors. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Serge Ibaka sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Cameron Payne. Ntilikina. Pascal Siakam rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
4-3. It's good.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Ntilikina with the basketball. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Gets to the basket and scores.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Fires the three. Had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. For three, that's rebounded by Philadelphia. Corbett. Great dish to set it up. Ntilikina slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Leonard. Here comes the screen. Here's Leonard for two. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Pascal Siakam with the block. That ends the third quarter. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Sixers have the basketball. Marc Gasol tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Jeremy Lin. Ntilikina into the front court. Down a bundle. To Horford. Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Shot from in close. No good. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
It goes down.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Sixers control it. Tanilikina. Oh, emphatic slam.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Fires the three. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Serge Ibaka sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Van Vliet. Lynn. Kyle O'Quinn.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Lynn. To Van Vliet. And count the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Knocks down the first. Two for two on that trip. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Probing the defense. Locked in. Here's a chance from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First try at the line, no good. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
Lowry into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Five on the shot clock. Nice finish at the rim.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Philadelphia with the basketball. To Horford. Kawhi Leonard swats it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Tobias Harris. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To Gasol. Leonard. To Lowry. Leonard. Gets it in the right corner. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. Here's Simmons with it up top. He'll run the offense. Add 2 points to the board.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand. Check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Lowry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Kawhi Leonard, huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Al Horford going to the line to shoot 2.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Al Horford has got 2 shots coming. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Going to launch beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
That's how you defend.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
Tobias Harris above the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Toronto with the basketball. Probing the defense. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. And Kyle Lowry still able to get it to go down after the closeout.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Simmons into the front court. Looking to make something happen. He gets it.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Lowry, that one off the mark. It's no good. So Lowry taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Sixers call for time as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He struggled so far. Free throw try off the mark. To Van Vliet. Pascal Siakam. Leonard to Van Vliet. Shot clock winding down. Fred Van Vliet to Leonard. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Leonard. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Pascal Siakam to Lowry. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Has a look. And scores.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Simmons to Embiid. It's a big finish.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Shot clock winding down. Lowry. No good. That's great defense. In the slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Leonard. To Gasol. Marc Gasol, 4 out of 7.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
No good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Toronto has the basketball. Leonard to Gasol. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Simmons with it. His guys down big. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out to Leonard. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Simmons to Embiid. Marc Gasol pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
That'll get out off the Raptors. Marc Gasol able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Fine to shoot. Leonard. Missed it. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Kyle Korver, couple of free throws on the way. Career 88% from the line. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. To Gasol. Pascal Siakam gets it in the left corner. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Leonard. Message received. Well defended. Sixers have the basketball. Hart goes to the left side. Terrific vision. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Kawhi Leonard. Jumper's good.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Into the front court comes Simmons. Down a bundle. To Embiid. Missed a wide open look. To Leonard from long range. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's the Raptors with the victory. They've taken a commanding lead in this best-of-7 series. 3 games to none. 1 victory left. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors put column with a solid performance. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being so aggressive on defense, and sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Toronto Raptors. The 76ers didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Defense.
The Toronto Raptors put on the pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
Kawhi Leonard put together an incredible game, highlighted by his amazing defense. Not many guys come up with this many blocks and steals. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight song. So, go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna, I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands hands up like black and white's con. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight, son. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club at D-Town. What's up? Double edition, new keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking. Knees cranking, you see what Pete cranking. I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be great. I mean, face it, y'all, the cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies. They copy, they jocking. But Groxy, he just pretty boy finna enter title reign. Arturo Gotti, we in this thing with the whole posse. And it's fit, just asking to just rob